Welcome to War Gore TV, the battlefield of the Mortal Realms, a place where legends rise and armies fall. Here, the thunder of war echoes across shattered kingdoms, ancient powers awaken, and every roll of the dice can change the fate of an entire army. Across the realms, war is eternal. From the savage hordes of the Orruks smashing their way through enemy lines, to the relentless legions of death marching without rest or mercy. The celestial lightning of the Stormcast Eternals descending from the heavens. The endless corruption of chaos spreading ruin across every battlefield. Every faction fights for dominance, every commander brings their own strategy, and every battle tells a story. You'll witness brutal clashes, desperate last stands, devastating magic, and the tactical moments where victory hangs by a single dice roll. Here, alliances will break, heroes will fall, and legends will be forged in the heat of battle. Every game is a new war, every army fights for glory, and only one will stand victorious. So muster your forces, ready your dice, and prepare for war. This is War Gore TV. Linked ley lines. Each player scores victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows. Score 3 victory points if you control at least one objective. Score 3 victory points if you control 2 or more objectives. Score 2 victory points if you control any pairs of objectives. Score 2 victory points if you control all the objectives on a linked ley line. A linked ley line is formed from the middle of one edge of the battlefield to the middle of the opposite edge, while one player controls all the objectives on that line. While you are the underdog, your army has the Rooted in the Realm and Full of Life abilities. Rooted in the Realm, friendly units' weapons have anti-manifestation +1 rend, whilst those units are contesting an objective that is both controlled by you and on a linked ley line. Full of Life. Effect. Friendly manifestations have strike first. Good luck, my warriors.
Welcome to War Gore TV. I'm back, that's right, and I've brought with me the sensational, the one and only. It was demanded, I know you're out there, you sent a comment, you wanted the OBR back. So not only have I got the OBR back, I've got Andy back. Andy Black. So same initials as Arkan the Black. It's going to happen again, you know it's going to happen. So thank you, Andy, for joining us.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Good
Thank you.
back.
Now, of course, to great Andy and the great Mr. Black, I am going to bring the Orruk Warclans. Wizbit has returned. This is it. This is our moment. They've heard so much about Wizbits, the other clans, that Odo Worldbiter's turned up, Old Rusty's turned up, Eddie has turned up as well. It's going to be fantastic. There's going to be so much action. Well, we'll see how we get on. Unless this twerp decides to do that spell where everyone dies, but yes. Let's not do that again, shall we?
No.
Surely you can't do it again.
100% record so far.
Oh, scary, scary, scary. But before we get into the action, folks, we must say... a fantastic thank you to our sponsors, Warbay.shop and also Just Rolling Sixes. We're going to hopefully I'm going to be rolling sixes and Andy's going to be rolling the ones. But anyway, don't worry about that. So, I am 4 drops, you are 2
drops.
So I'm already allowing Andy a decision. Am I going to be going first or am I going to be going second?
We're going to let Wizbit go first.
Ha ha! Wizbits, turn 1. Oxys, turn 1! Felt so good. Not that we're miles away, so there's not really too much we can do. But We did do some stuff. Fun stuff as well. So, into the hero phase. Wizbits went, arch my tower! And he went straight up the tower. And then, in his commanding point, he went, right lads, let's do some shenanigans. And he allowed his little ball boys to do a little 3-inch move, little 3-inch move. So he did that, cleared a space for Rocky. Now, those who know Wizbits knows that sometimes casting spells is not his favourite thing, but he rolls an 11. Andy fails to stop it, and Rocky comes out the ground and goes, yes boss, where do you want me? And we'll have you in the thick of the action, we shall have you. But that leaves it there. So, we were happy with that, and we went, Andy, or Mr. Black, do you want to do anything? Do you want to cast a spell?
And I did want to cast a spell, and I did cast a spell. Well,
and then Wizbits went, nah, and stopped it. So, then he went into the movement phase, because Mr. Black is stupid. Not like us Orcsies who hit hard. So, we moves up, and we takes these little circle things, and everything's going well. And Odo here, he went, oh, I'm going to throw some rocks over at these skeleton things. Okay, Odo is a bit tired and he completely missed everything. But because Odo threw something, Mr. Black suddenly shouted at his catapult.
Yeah, and we know it's really good on covering fire, and it lived up to its reputation. We got 3 hits through, crit hits as well, and did a total of 10 damage onto the
oh my poor pigs!
Onto the poor pigs. So yeah, another good.
Two pigs got eviscerated. It is not very nice, folks. It is not part of the plan. But we must also mention, because at the start of the game, these lovely little tokens that Mr. Black gave us, because this is gold apparently. Wizbits is carrying 1, Old Rusty's carrying 1, and Odo Whalebiter, he's carrying 1 as well. Okay, so we were quite happy with that turn though, because we got all the circles giving us 10 points, and then we also had the first of Wrathful cycles because we had more circles than Andy, and then we also got the first of Scouting Force because we had 3 or more units outside of our deployment zone, not in combat, giving us 20 points. So, it's been a great game. We'll cut straight to the conclusion. Oh, apparently Mr. Black wants turn 1. Over to you, bud.
It'll be our turn 1. Okay, OBR turn 1. A bit of a clunky turn for me. Took me a bit to get going in the turn. Start off with the hero phase. Mr. Black pretty much did what he wanted. The Wizbit did have a few attempts at unbinding, but on the whole it all went pretty well. We got the 3 manifestations up. I was umming and ahhing on placement. I have placed them poorly in the past and given 3 charges away, so I kind of just put basically as a bit of a shield for the catapult and the backfield really there. They were 9 inches away just in case I wanted to do a charge. So that went well, and other things, we got basically extra rend off on the archive. That was from the Ossifector, giving them the extra rend, and also we got a spell off that gave them an extra, giving them crits on a 5 rather than 6. So a fairly successful hero phase.
Bonereapers.
I don't think we didn't do any bits and pieces. Did you? You know,
I did my Mighty Destroyers.
Destroyers, yeah.
These lads just. It's not retreating, we were just reversing,
retreating,
and then these lads reversed a little bit off this one as well, so we were just revving up the engines, and then we went, over to you.
Yeah,
that's it.
And then to the usual problem, and with OBR for the movement phase, it was, do you commit or do you not commit? And I kind of did a bit of neither, really, in the end. So what happened was I moved over this side first. I was umming and ahhing what to do with the cavalry. I was going to send them in this way.
He doesn't want to play with me.
I didn't fancy that, especially if I didn't get the turn. I mean, they're not necessarily in a great position now, but I just thought if I don't get the double, I'm in a world of pain over here. So I kind of moved them into the middle area. Xantos moved up as well, sort of within charge range of a piggy that was in the middle.
I had a pig left.
Yes.
It's worth mentioning though, your catapult, which was amazing last time, didn't score a single hit on the pig.
No, it's a running theme with this catapult. It can cover in 5 for fun, 5, 6s, whatever you want, but in the normal shooting phase, we didn't get one single hit through.
Not a single thing.
Yeah, not a single thing.
Not a single thing.
So that didn't do anything. The Arkai, again, another decision. I was going to hold them back, but they moved up to try and get the charge off over here. They were pretty well tooled up, so I thought I might use this opportunity to throw them in. So that was movement and shooting. There was a redeploy by the piggies, wasn't there?
There was 1 inch, a mighty 1 inch, which as it turns out was quite significant.
It was
that
actually, yes.
Stopped the charge of the Arkai.
It did.
Clever pigsies.
Clever pigsies.
Yeah.
So onto the charges. The Arkai failed twice, and they are a little bit in the open now, and I think the decision to commit to that if I don't get the turn is potentially going to backfire, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Over here, the Death Riders and Xantos, I did still contemplate going that way, but in the end we just charged into the lone piggy in the middle. The Death Riders and there was no counter charges.
No, because I couldn't use the manifestation Rocky, obviously, because he can't receive commands. Bit too far out of place to use it here. So unfortunately, poor piggy went, and that allowed you just to pile around, claiming this objective, giving you the row of 3.
Giving the ley line,
really annoying.
So,
really annoying.
Yeah, so
has he fallen into my trap?
Well, this is it. I do feel like I've fallen into a bit of a trap at the moment.
If I only knew what the plan was.
But it's not a bad turn. We got our first restless energy, so we took an objective back off the Orcs, so we got that, which is good. We got 10 points on primaries.
15.
So giving me 15 for the turn, and as always, it seems to be quite a crucial turn to roll off.
Here we go. I'll be green.
I'll be yellow.
Oh no! No! I mean, of course you're going to give me. You're not going to double me. You're going to double me.
No, we're going to double. OBR turn 2. Things are getting a bit hot in here.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. So much so we've taken our jumpers off. Mr. Turner, Spencer in there. Very orcsy top. So yes, we took the double. Maybe not as impactful double in hindsight. Probably got a little bit excited and decided to take it.
My pigs are thinking different.
Yeah.
My pigs are no longer here.
So basically the plan was to come this way and stay away from that side for now, and then we'll deal with that later in the to try and get control over this side. So the hero phase was quite quiet. There wasn't an awful lot I could do. I had all the 3 manifestations up already.
But I took away your gold, didn't I, son?
You took
away Wizbits went and swallowed it.
Swallowed it.
We're going to see that in 24 hours.
Yes. That's a battle tactic down. We did get rend off from the Ossiarch into the crawler for what it was worth. I don't think we really did any spells. I think it was pretty much, there was nothing really could do.
You tried to unbind the Rocky, but double wand it.
Double wand that, didn't get anywhere there. So there was not really any other spells. I think it was quite hero phase. Really.
I tried to pick up these boys.
Yes,
and I cast it, and you said no.
And I said no. Yes,
stupid.
We don't want that.
Didn't like it.
So denied that. So yes. So then we went into the movement phase, and basically The Arkai kind of jumped. I thought about going that way, but I thought we'll try and deal with the piggies as much as we possibly can on this side and leave that side to later. So we got within 3 of the piggies here. The cavalry and Xantos moved up within 3 of the piggies in cover.
Piggies in the cover, yeah.
And we moved up the Nightmare Predator and the other Bone Shrieker just to be roughly in range of these piggies here. There wasn't much movement at the back, they kind of just shuffled along a bit. Arkan jumped over. And that was the end of the movement. I think there was another attempt at a redeploy here yet again. Doubled your redeploy this time.
I do it. 100% improvement. I got 2-inch redeployment.
2-inch redeploy.
Yeah.
Again though, he probably had the defences again. I am not in combat with these for the second turn running.
Tactful piggies, them tactful.
Yes.
That's cool piggies.
Shooting was pretty uneventful. In fact, I'm not sure why this turn took so long and nothing will happen in the first three phases. The crawler attempted to shoot. It basically put its attacks. Everything was out of range over here. They're in obscuring, so we tried to take some piggies out over here. Oh, actually, no, you did up and jump on this objective, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the Mighty Destroyers to take that one back, thinking, ha-ha! Oh dear, doesn't really seem to have made a difference. But anyway, still.
But again, I think we got 2 through and saved them both.
All out defence though, and saved them once.
So, again, no impactful shooting in this turn, but wait till the covering fire.
Wait for the covering fire. That's where it'll hit.
Then again, I've only got 1 command point left, so we'll see. So then it was raising the odds of charges. The Death Riders got in, Xantos got in, and the Arkai also got in.
And the Death Shrieker got in as well.
Predator got in as well. So we hit most targets. We didn't get in combat with these at the start of the turn.
We didn't.
But everything else got in. Combat started over here. The Death Riders took out a couple of piggies.
Yep.
And then you hit back over here. For some reason, left the Archive. And you took 4 off from the
scratch forward. Got piggies.
Off the Archive.
Last thing they ever did, but
And we don't like losing Archive. They're too expensive. So then the Archive slapped back though, and they did 24 damage. They did.
I've only got 15.
So they did what Archive normally do. So they did the job. However, over here it was kind of a little bit. We haven't left things open really. We've still got 1 piggy in the middle, and 1 wound left. The Nightmare Predator.
Well, you hit here first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then Xantos went in to try and finish the job.
Yeah, and he
didn't.
Yeah.
And then the Shrieker, is it Shrieker? The Nightmare Predator was here, so it piled in towards these piggies. So it all got a bit messy because then these piggies killed him.
They killed him, yeah.
Then he powered through off this pig to end up there, and then at the end of the turn,
he came back
on a 4-up. So all for naught, really. It was like, damn me!
Yeah, it was a bit of an odd combat phase. He was successful in some parts, but on the whole, was hoping for a little bit more. If we'd have cleared this side, it'd have been great. But we're not in a bad position. We're kind of staying out of the trouble over there. Though I suspect it would be coming this way this turn.
It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to try. There was a whole army here a second ago, I swear.
In terms of points, it was a 10-point turn, so I got 10 points on primaries. I took the double,
so you're not allowed any.
So not allowed any battle tactics. So that gave me 10, which puts me 5 points ahead. However, we're going into Orcs' turn 2.
Yes, we are. Crumping time, lads. Crumping time. Wow! Ironjawz, turn 2. My goodness, Mr. Black, what are you doing to me? He wasn't happy with 1 turn, he took 2! Unbelievable! He's only made the boys more angry. They're fuming, absolutely fuming. So much so, we have to hit back now. Right, so what did we do? Thinking caps on, boys. We've been doubled. So, Wizbits here, he has a look around the board, he thinks what we're going to do. I tell you what we'll do. You saw that horrible predatory thing that you did?
Yeah.
Banish it. Right, we've got rid of that, sick of it, boom. End of chat. So we got rid of that, not a problem. We used mighty destroyers to use these 3 piggies here to move up ever so slightly along here, and also Eddie had a little sneak round here as well. Meanwhile, I asked Andy if he wanted to do anything in the hero phase, and he went, no, with only 1 command point, he went,
no, I do want to do something. I am the nard, but you will see that the
Look. In vain, my piggies died in vain. They have been healed.
Yeah,
he healed them back up.
Took the rally.
But now, no command points for Andy. Okay, so we went then freely into our movement phase. Pigs, round to here, just clipping this objective right here. Eddie, round, standing here, revving up, getting angry. Oh, he can smell it. He smells it. Meanwhile, these boys here, they go very close, having a look at a manifestation that was stood just about there, feeling absolute freedom because there's going to be no covering fire, there's not going to be any counter charges. He's out, he's completely out, and I've got 1 left. So, shooting wise, Bundo, he went, where's those rocks? I'll pick up the rocks. Oh, and he dropped them. He didn't manage to land a blow. He's clearly just having a little think. So he stood over there. Right then, so we'll do the best bit. Let's do some charging. So, boys, bam, into a manifestation, knock some wounds off it. Boys here, over here. Eddie goes, wah! And shouts the wah. The boys get the +1 to the charge. He gets the +1 to the charge. Bam! In we go into the big unit of Death Riders here. Cause some impact hits from these piggies here, and then in goes Rocky as well. Rocky's in as well. He's having a great time. And he's looking left, right, and centre, going, "Is that it? Is that it? What can I do now?" He's still got some of your relentless discipline. He's thinking he can pop one of these up to a 5-up ward, and he's like, "Shall I use it here? Shall I use it there? Who's going to hit hardest? I'm going to save it for Eddie." Good idea, because Eddie's mad. Eddie's very, very mad. So almost as mad as me. But so Rocky, because we are the underdog, because that man there, that right there, look at him, evil man, took a double turn. So Rocky gets strike first. He's ripping, he's wading. Yeah, he hits them once. Hit them once, but we did rip a Death Rider out the saddle, so that was quite good. Then we went, right, okay, we could go here, but we've taken 4 wounds over here before, so therefore, if this little manifestation causes even 1 more wound, we'll lose another pig, and I'm not having that. So these piggies went next, and to the wound, and only because of the anti-manifestation due to the underdog ability, did we vanquish to the wound, got rid of that one, and we went, breathe. Andy's decision. Now, Andy comes back over here and he goes, I've got pigs here, I've got Eddie, I've got Rocky here, what am I going to hit? And he out of all this, he went, you know what, there's a pig there with 1 wound. This will be easy. I'll turn my attentions on that. I'll have 6 lads on him and I'll have 2 lads on the red ones. We went, no worries at all. He picks up the dice. Didn't go so well. As you'll see, pig still there. Good pig. He was good. Put a wound on the red ones. Yeah, but he didn't do anything over here.
2 horses did more wounds to the reds than
6 of them did to the yellow ones. Those yellow, we're getting +1 to our save, and we're -1 hit because we're in the cover. Happy times. So we built up to the good stuff. The piggies. They was hitting. They dragged down a few more, and then it was all the Eddie show. Off we went, all out attack. That's what we saved the command point for. Whack, whack, whack. Oh, we was hitting them so hard. But Andy, Mr. Clever Black, 5-up ward, which saved that unit. If he hadn't pulled that unit was gone, absolutely squished. So he was cheating, obviously. I'm just going to put that in there. But he cheated in a nice way. But he's more fighting for the boys, so the boys is happy. So let's look at the scores then. We've taken this one, we've got this one, and we've got this one. We're more or less where we were turn 1, but just a few turns ago. So we've got those back now, so that is all ours, 10 points, tick, no worries at all. we are the underdog. We are the poor underdog. Nobody ever loves us anymore. So he's the underdog, and so therefore we fought twice, and we fought twice. Another 5 points. Yes. So we look to our pigs. Are we near No, we haven't got that many pigs left, and we're not near scenery. So 5 points plus the 10 gives us 15. Takes us 35. Plays 25. We're still the underdog because he's a dirty black. Good. I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to cut that out. Because he's dirty Arkan. Dirty Arkan. That's it. That's going to have to be cut. Right. But can I double him back? Can I?
Just remember, double turns are overrated.
Are they? Yeah. Says the nervous Arkan. There's a 3 and a 4. Oh well, it's not in my hands then, is it? Right.
I will take turn 3.
Yeah.
We are turn 3. Okay, so we won the turn. We decided to take it, and we hero phase. We got the usual +1 rend off on the catapult again. Didn't do much. We'll come to that in a bit, but yeah, we got the rend off, and Arkan did his usual casting. Pretty successful.
Although crucially, we must mention from last turn.
Yes.
My lovely tower made Arkan -1 to cast, so he's normally +1, so he just went to normal casting.
Yes, it did. So that affected the Drain Vitality spell, which we tried to get off, and some pigsies in the middle. Needed a 7 for that, and we rolled a 6.
Yes,
and we had a +1, so we didn't get that. However, we did get the Nightmare Predator yet again came up, much to the Orcs' dismay. Who really hate that thing.
Hate that thing.
And the Bowtie Shrieker also came up. And
we also cast Curse of Years.
And we did also cast Curse of Years again, and if you remember from a previous video, we had a lot of success with that. However, this time, not as much. We did the roll, and we only got 2 mortal wounds. Sad face. However, it was enough to take a pig off there. So it did all right. I mean, I think we spoiled them. We were spoiled. We were spoiled in the last game, and it isn't going to happen this time. Anyway, 2 mortal wounds. That's okay. That's fine. So that was the end of the hero phase. I think Orcs' was nothing major done. More Mighty Destroyers again.
Mighty Destroyers. I'd pinned the Arch Cavalos. Went into him, just held him in place, and Old Rusty moved up to 24.5 inches away from the catapult.
That's right, kept him out of distance. Yeah, I did my usual thing of forgetting things to do. You know, casting my own spells and then thinking I've still not tried to banish Big Rocky in the middle yet. I do have a habit of doing that. But anyway, we're so on to movement phase. There wasn't a lot of movement to do. The Archive were pretty much out on a limb over here. I couldn't really get enough movement on them to get them anywhere into these. So they just got within 3 of the pigs. Arkan moved up into the middle 3 of them pigs, and we shuffled around a little bit over here. The Carrion, thinking, I'll get a charge off in this turn, no problem. I'll drop into there, 4 away, into them pigs, and that was it really for movement. No redeploys. Oh no, there was a little redeploy, yes.
Slight redeploy. Bundo realised he was on the 24-inch mark for the crawler, so stepped back an inch,
yes,
and therefore could not be a target.
Oh, that's right. Shooting. Well, we love the shooting phase normally, if it's Adam's turn. However, Again,
all out defense my pigs.
all out defense the pigs, and as the previous turn, the crawler decided to do absolutely nothing. Not a single hit again. That's 3.
Didn't even get to wounds, did
Nothing.
you?
No, nothing again. So it is literally all or nothing with the crawler, and it was nothing this turn. So shooting, that was that. Charges, we did get the charges off. Arkai, I say got the charges off. Nearly every all the charges were 3 inches pretty much, apart from the Nightmare Predator that needed a 10 and he got a 12.
Yeah,
which
he
did
again.
So
Carrion failed,
and the Carrion needed a 4 and failed. Yes, so we were missing some charges, but we got in, and combat phase wise, we did what we needed to do. The Arkai, as always,
absolutely just
rinsed them. And an Arkan though, in this edition, I have to say he's really good in combat. We've got the
not so much him, more his beast.
More his beast. We've got we've got the trait, the battle formation that gives you on a 3-up you get netherite weapons effectively, so you get crits on a 6, and it's for the companion as well. And
you got it,
and I got it, and the rampage went off, so we got 3 extra attacks, and he was pretty good. Yeah, I mean he's kind of he's almost 2 Arkai to some degree.
He is, who happens to cast spells as well.
Who happens to cast spells. So he's not bad. And he did really well. He took them out in the middle. The Death Riders, though, prior to all that,
Death Riders.
Death Riders, there's a big hole there where they once were.
Because whilst I'm still the underdog, I get a strike first, and Rocky hit 3, wounded 3, and you couldn't save a thing.
I didn't save a thing.
And the Death Riders disappeared, leaving our 1 pig with its 1 wound left. Still, it's the only pig I've got.
Yeah, that pig is annoying me now.
I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to mortalize.
Some may say it's
in Eddie's colours.
Yeah, some may say it's cowardly. Stuck in there.
It's angry. He's trying to bait me. Don't let him bait me.
I think you should.
I'm going in. Don't make me. I'm going in. See you red.
Yeah, so that was the end of the turn. It was an okay turn. I mean, the objective was trying to get rid of the pigs. I achieved that. I feel I'm very much in the open now, though. We've got a lot of damage coming our way. There's a lot open in the open now, and I think we were struggling on his points really. While we've cleared the pigs,
haven't got a ley line, have you?
No.
The next battle tactics you needed was gold, which is sitting
gold,
here.
and I need to get the objective back in yours.
That
So
objective there, which hasn't been happening this turn. So because you didn't have any matching pairs, it gave you 6 points.
6 points takes me to 31. So yeah, we're struggling a little bit. I think again this turn could be a painful turn hitting back. So yes, Orcs is turn 3.
Oxy, turn 3. And another war. Haha, you're gonna like this. So, my pigs is I've got 1 left. 1 pig left. So what did I do? I rallied him. Haha! Much to the annoyance of Andy. Couldn't get another one, but I rallied all 4 of his wounds, so he's alive. That's the main thing. And then we activated the tower, and we said, you see those boys there with your old massive smashy sticks and all the rest of it? They're only charging 1d6. I didn't like that.
No.
I did not like that a lot. I then thought, right, I'm going to banish a manifestation. I didn't. No, I didn't. It didn't work, which was a shame. So, Mighty Destroyers, I thought, right, okay. Little Yellow Pig, Mighty Destroyed him a bit, and Old Rusty, and Mighty Destroyed him up the board a little bit as well. Meanwhile, Andy, in the hero phase,
did nothing. I was considering Curse of Years for the channel, but I decided that I didn't do it in the end. I looked at the impending doom that was basically coming my way and decided to play it safe.
On with the impending doom. So, shooting.
Well, Bundo finally found a rock and he stuck it into the head of Mr. Black. Right onto the top of Arkan. Bang! Straight on his head. Meanwhile, old Rusty also screamed at Mr. Black and caused a couple of wounds as well. So he caused 5 wounds on him at that point.
5 in total.
And then, you thought about covering fire?
I did think about covering fire, but again, I backed out of it. I left it.
Backed out again. Bearing in mind, because you were down to how many command points?
I was 2 at that point, but it was also that it was the what's his name again?
Bundo.
He was the closest, and I wanted to get strike last off, but
he didn't get it. Instead, you saved it for the redeploy on Mr. Arkan, didn't you?
I did.
And how far did you go? An inch. Now he's laying down. An inch. So then we brought the world. And the world came in. Rocky stepped up. Eddie stepped up. Old Rusty stepped up. Bundo stepped up. And we started looking. And we started charging. Bundo couldn't get in. Rocky, bang, straight in. Eddie, bang, straight in.
Well, you say straight in.
Well, I say straight in. But mainly because old Wizbits here went, wah! And wah'd them in. And bang, bang, bang in went old Rusty, hitting straight into the manifestations that were still here. At this point then, we thought, oh, Eddie had brought in this fella. Xantos. He was in. There's no way he could do anything about that. We successfully got our monstrous rampage, so we could move a further 2d6, which brought ourselves in nicely within 3 inches of Mr. Arkan, in case Eddie couldn't do it. Don't worry, folks. Eddie did. Yeah, Eddie allowed Rocky to wail in a little bit. Rocky, I think, really distracted Arkan, because then Eddie, or more, shall we say, Snorbit, went and unhorsed Mr. Arkan.
To the wound.
To the wound.
Again.
To the wound again. And as soon as Arkan went, his manifestations went. And all of a sudden, the centre was ours. Now, old Rusty, you'll think, he went in there and he's just fighting some little bony guys and a little guy at the back. Well, why are they still there, Adam? It's like, well, see, the thing is, Mr. Black, not like his counterpart, is a bit sneaky, and he's got an artifact if you want to tell them about that, Mr. Black.
Yes, the artifact, which I can't remember the name, but it's one of the new ones. Basically, you can only hit him on a 5 or 6 if he didn't charge, which he didn't. He was charged. So, yeah, you're only hitting him on a 5 or 6.
So old Rusty rolled up his sleeves. He thought, well, I'm hitting on 4s anyway. I'll give it a go. Yeah, anyway. So completely missed that. And we thought, because we could have removed him, we could have removed his manifestation. Didn't do that. This all ended up into a bit of a row where old Rusty took a couple of wounds. So we thought, that's not great. Meanwhile, this fella with a big spear shoved it right up Eddie's anyway, and Eddie took 8 wounds. Eddie was not impressed, and at which point he went, bye-bye, and powered through off him, swapped onto the other side of Rocky. Thinking, well, if it continues and I don't... Andy at least is on a 1d6 charge for this fantastic unit here, and then we've got this little fella here, and Rocky striking first, because I'm still the underdog, because he's nasty. But that therefore didn't give me the ley line, because I've only got these 2 and that one. I haven't got the final one of the Wrathful cycles, because technically speaking I'm still fighting in this unit, even though I've got more, so I've not got that one. So I only got 6 points, but just give me 41 plays 31, and we've got a little roll-off.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what I could have won. 3. So still not my choice.
Oh, I win again.
You win again. So, Mr.
And
Black.
it's not doubling, so
you just continue.
We just continue.
Right.
OBR turn 4. OBR turn 4. Okay, interesting turn, and it's all getting a little bit too close for comfort now. Usual hero phase, though minus Arkan, so not as much casting. Rend on the catapult from the Ossiarch, so +1 rend. That's been getting off every turn, which has been good. We did get a spell off, and it proved quite impactful. The Ossiarch got off drain vitality onto
Old Rusty.
Old Rusty, so that's -1 to hit and to save.
Huge difference.
So that was quite big. We did consider Curse of Years, but we backed out of it in the end. So that was hero phase. I think there was some Mighty Destroyer moves as per.
There was. I did. I got. Well, I rallied.
Yes, you rallied Eddie.
You rallied Xantos as well.
Yeah, I did for a single wound. Yeah.
Single wound. I rallied Eddie. He rallied up and did Mighty Destroyers. My little pig. He moved Mighty Destroyers, and then that was me.
Yes, and so we went into movement phase. The Archive popped the Relentless Discipline point to get as close as possible to Big Rusty. They've only got a 1d6 charge, so we needed to get as close as possible. So they got the extra 3-inch movement. Xantos kind of shuffled around this way, basically trying to keep out of the manifestation, really. So we went up that way. Unfortunately, leaving this piggy all alone. I didn't really want to, but I didn't really have much choice. I needed to get that second battle tactic on Wrathful, so I had to leave him, really, which is a little bit annoying, but hey ho. So movement was done. I can't remember if there was a redeploy. I don't know if there was there?
I did redeploy.
Oh yes, you redeployed Eddie to get onto the objective. Yes.
Onto here to hopefully protect that objective.
Yes. And then shooting phase, and finally the crawler in his shooting phase did something, and he did something pretty good. All out attack. We got a crit off, so I think near enough everything went through, and unfortunately
2 went through.
Yeah.
And I had 10 wounds left, and he popped double 5. So it's D3 plus 2 on each one. So he put 10 wounds through on me, and Eddie slipped from the saddle and was gone.
So yes, crawler doing the work as per.
Revenge!
I know. I do feel that I'm going to pay for this in the next turn.
Yeah.
So shooting phase was good. We went to charges. The important one was the Archive. They were 3 away, but we only had 1 dice. First roll, we rolled a 2. So we command pointed it and rolled a 3. So we sneaked in, which was good. Oh, prior to that though, to make a bit of room for them, we didn't want to pull Rocky in. We really didn't. So basically, over this way, we reversed out the Mortek Guard and the Ossiarch, taking we took 6 wounds in total actually from that little retreat.
Yeah.
But it allowed us it just allowed us to get the Archive in without pulling Rocky in. And that was it. And Xantos charged into the tower.
Yeah. And wheeled nicely
onto the back objective. And into the combat phase, which was okay. The Archive, I mean, they're usually so reliable, but actually for the first time and when I really needed it, they didn't get any crits, and they missed
quite a few times. I saved quite a lot.
You did.
Which left me with just 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah, they have it in them to kill that in 1, but not this time, and I feel it could be crucial that he's still there, Big Rusty.
But then he was nearly not over because I hit back, but because I'm on 5s to hit, because that wonderful little creep at the back had put the -1 to hit on, I was suddenly hitting a manifestation on 5s.
Yeah.
And I couldn't kill it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't get it. So the manifestation got to hit me back. And he got 3 wounds through.
3 through again. I thought, oh yes, he's got him.
He's got him.
And I saved him again. So
and
Big Rusty.
Old Rusty saved every single one for Eddie.
I know, for Eddie. So he's still there, and
for Eddie.
I feel
Meanwhile,
it could be crucial.
Peed all over my tower.
Yes, peed all over the tower.
Peed all over the tower, caused 8 wounds on the tower.
Yes.
Kept knocking, but old Wizbits not letting you in. No. And in fact, he shoved his spear through the woodwork and put a wound on him.
He did, yes, he got a wound back.
Don't like it, nobody here, no like it, go away. And that's it, so, but yeah. But you claimed the objective.
So we claimed the objective, so we got that objective, we controlled 2. So we got...
Didn't get the ley line.
We didn't get the ley line, we didn't get pairs.
You didn't get pairs.
Oh no, we did get pairs.
No, you didn't. Oh, sorry, you did get a pair. So you had 3, 6, and then a pair
for another 2.
Another 2.
8.
8.
Yes.
Plus the battle tactic,
yes,
which takes you to 44.
Yes, 44.
Place 41.
Yes, turn 4 done. So we're on to Orcs' turn 4, and I just feel that
My turn 4 now.
It's going to be pain.
Ready. Oh, boss, we've been fighting. We're tired now. We're tired now, boss. But we're doing our best. We're doing our best. We are doing our best. Very, very best. So we've lost Eddie, and we're reeling. We are reeling. But we fight on for Eddie. So we're into the magic phase, hero phase. Sorry. And you know what? We went. I'm gonna brain burst this little guy knocking on my door. And I didn't cast it. I didn't cast it. So I couldn't Mighty Destroyers. I could, well, Little Pig, he did his little Mighty Destroyers. Old Rusty stuck in combat with his 3 wounds remaining. He can't rally. And we've got Xantos sitting down here on our home turf, not happy. So we tried that, did the Mighty Destroyers. We looked to Andy. Andy, did you want to do anything in the hero phase?
No, I had no command points.
No command points, so it was basically my turn now at this point. So I was like, right, okay, here it comes then. I'm gonna reverse. I'm reversing, and if I die, I die. Andy rolls 2 damage on the retreat.
2 damage,
I've got 1 wound remaining. 1 wound remaining. I'm alive. I'm out. I've got the gold. And I'm gonna run, boys. No run, there's no run, that's wrong. It's for Eddie. We're just gonna go, we've got to nip down to the shops for a card. So we're off. Oh man. So we still control the centre somehow from all that mess that was there. Bundo's looked after this one all game, pretty much going dum-de-dum-de-dum. And Little Pig, Andy's favourite, came round. He's been waiting for it and just jumped on it and went, mine! Mine!
As early as turn 1 I knew.
As early as turn, yeah. So in here, we threw the kitchen sink at poor old
Xantos.
We puked on him. We hit him with rocks. We've charged him with Rocky and Bundo. Rocky getting strike first. Andy went, yeah, bring it. Rocky did. And ripped him off the saddle and threw him.
I know.
And launched him.
About it.
Bundo went, fair. Right, no worries. Notice at this point, apart from the charge, Bundo has not been in combat apart from that one charge. Bundo's just wandered around going, Bundo. It's brilliant, but still fair play to him.
He's got the treasure. He's kept the treasure.
He's kept the treasure, just wandering around going, I got treasure. It's brilliant. We love him. We love Bundo. So, Old Rusty's now currently trying to pretend that he's a tree. He's very in touch with himself at the moment. He's like, I am a tree. Please don't shoot me with anything. And yeah, so amazingly, we control this ley line. We've taken this one back. I didn't get the final tactic just yet because I need 4 things in 4 separate quarters, and I haven't got that quite yet because I had to get rid of this dude. I probably could have done it, should have done it. Way tired. It was for Eddie. Eddie distracted me. Staying alive was amazing. So that puts me on 51, place 44, and we go into the final turn. Here comes the dice. Here comes the roll. For Eddie! Oh, God, get it! No! Don't do it to me! No!
Yeah, turn 5.
Oh!
Oh no. Okay, OBR turn 5, last turn of the game for us. We're pretty sure we weren't able to get it over the line, but we tried our best. Basically, hero phase, there was not a lot left to do. We tried to get a spell off netherite weapons, which we didn't get. I don't think there was a Mighty Destroyers move or anything like that.
There was.
Oh, of course there was, yes.
Old Rusty moved.
Yes.
Your favourite pig moved.
Yes.
And I rallied Rusty.
Yes.
That's it, which put 4 wounds onto Rusty.
4 wounds onto Rusty, so he was back up again. Nothing more for us to do. Well, we got the rend off on the catapult again. Which was quite impactful actually in the end.
Yes.
Movement phase, we issued +3 relentless from the relentless discipline point on the Arkai. They
+3 movement,
+3 movement. They jumped up this way to get to
attack Bundo.
Yep. We thought about going this way, but we thought we might as well make a play for it at the end. So they moved up that way. The Mortek Guard auto ran. They jumped onto this objective in the middle, and the Bone Shrieker just moved up a little bit closer for the charge. So that was that. I think there was a redeploy by Rusty.
Yes, old Rusty didn't redeploy. Bundo. It was between him and Bundo. And Bundo, old Rusty went, see you, my old friend. It's been a pleasure. You take it. And he redeployed 2-inch. Idiot. Whereas technically speaking, old Rusty's got a built-in automatically. It's at least a 4 because of his magical artifact. But old Rusty's a champ. He's a champ.
He is a champ. So yes, and then we're on to shooting, and the crawler did its work again.
Did what crawlers do.
Stupidly, I didn't go with the Shrieker first, and I got excited and fired with the crawler. But anyway,
excited. And old Rusty went,
yeah,
I can't do this anymore, and just slipped from the saddle and went, I'll go join Eddie. So him and Eddie are just holding hands now.
Yes.
Just wandering off.
However, it was key impactful though in a way, because even though he took the damage,
he took the hit.
It meant that it was all going into him and not
into Bundo,
which could have had a big deal really. And
True.
It meant I could only get 1 treasure this turn as well. So
yeah, because we ran out of turns for treasure. So
so that was shooting. There was no shooting back. So we went into charges, and there was only 1 charge, and the Arkai
rolled big.
They rolled big.
Really big.
They jumped in. They stayed outside of the reach of Rocky,
the Incarnate.
Because they still got strike first.
Yeah, still the underdog.
Yeah, and the Arkai, they did okay. They did well. I say okay.
They put 21 damage onto me. They did very okay. Fortunately, Bundo though pops his ability on a 4. Well, he rolls anyway, but if he rolls a 4 or higher, he has to strike last. Didn't matter, he was going to be fighting last anyway or dead. And he gains an extra attack per profile. So all of a sudden, Death Grip is 2 attacks, not just 1. The feet gain an extra attack, and the Mighty Club gains an attack, meaning that he'll never actually be bracketed for his combat attacks. But it doesn't seem to matter against these damn Arkai. I was savagely hitting them. I hit both Death Grips, 8 damage, all the rest of it instead, and all I get to bring 1 measly Arkai down.
Yeah, it's the relentless discipline for the 5
for the 5 up ward.
It made a difference.
And I caused 2, so basically I caused like 8 wounds.
Yes, yeah.
8 wounds I caused, that's all I caused. But
he survived though, didn't he?
Bundo's alive. He counts as 10.
He does.
Holds the point. Holds his gold aloft.
He does.
Goes to collect the unconscious bodies of Eddie and old Rusty.
And the Orksies.
The Orksies.
Yeah.
And now that gave you then.
Yes, that gave me
55.
11 point turn.
You got the gold.
Got the gold and
got that one.
Yeah, 6 points.
Got the middle one. 6 points. Gave you 11. Taking you to 55. And now it's Andy's favourite pigs, turn 5. We've no longer got Eddie, we've no longer got Old Rusty, but we've got the yellow pig. That's all we need to know. So, final turn. We are battered, we are bruised, we are sick of fighting things with no meat on it. But we thought now we can just close this out for Eddie and for Old Rusty. Here we go. So, we had a look at our fine lad, Wizbits, who's still general and still overseeing all of this mess from his tower, wondering what the hell has gone on here. But he's a happy boy. He shouted to Bundo. He said, "Look, I'm not going to do anything, mate. He's got no commands. He had one command point, but we know we've got no counter charge, so we're all right there. We've just got that covering fire, and there's nothing I can do about that." So he said, "Right, you crack on, Bundo. Give it to Andy. Does he want to do anything?" No, he doesn't want to do anything. So all we did was a little Mighty Destroyer's move by Yellow Pig. Yellow Pig did a little Mighty Destroyer's move. There were the little guys stood, Mortek Guard, standing resolutely in the centre. And I had an idea. If we go in with Yellow Pig and Rocky and say we get rid of them, Yellow Pig will claim the centre and get the ley line, and Andy will cry. So that was the plan. So in we went. So we moved up. Everything was sat there ready to go, 3 inches away from the Mortek Guard, and then Andy reached for the command point.
Yes, the much beloved covering fire.
Oh, and Yellow Pig went, uh-oh, this could be problematic. As the sky darkened and it rained down and caused 4 damage.
4 damage.
On the 5 wound Yellow Pig.
He's been at 4 twice.
He's been at 4 twice now. He's back. So, charged in Rocky. We charged in Yellow Pig. Caused impact hits. Dropped 2, I think. Caused 3, but dropped 2. Rocky slammed in and laid waste to the unit. Dropped them out the way. And Yellow Pig went, "Well done, Rocky." And I say, "Well done, babe. Well done, Pig." Because that has now secured the ley line. Battle tactics are all gone out the window. Bundo has reversed from the Mortek, from the big boys from the archive, so he still claims this one. But the main thing is, we have more. We have the ley line, therefore giving us 10 points, therefore giving us the 61 to 55. And if there'd been even half a turn left, Andy would have cleared me. But, oh, Yellow Pig. We'll see you in the conclusion. Conclusion time, folks. Wow. Wowza. What a game. What a game.
It was a great game.
Those OBR are tough. They're very, very tough. You have to be a wisely owed Wizbits to try and get around all the shenanigans these guys have got. They're a nightmare. Oh, I'd say I can't wait till we got a book, but we've got a book, and it's still not to what these guys have got. Yeah, an amazing game. I really thought the double turn from when you got turn 1 double just ripped into me. I'm like, I ain't going to come back from this. I'm going to do my best. But I really thought pigs were going off the saddle here, there, and everywhere. I mean, obviously, apart from Yellow. Good old Yellow. That's it, yeah. Just going to put it next to Andy there. He loves that. That's his little, it's his new selfie. Absolute beaut. Absolute beaut. I mean, I know my pick of the match.
Yeah, I mean, he's most MVP of the whole game.
Oh,
yeah, he was great.
A little superstar.
I think I don't know what mine would be actually. That's a good question.
Can it not be the? Please don't say the crawler, even though it's the crawler.
Yeah, no, I was going to say the archive, but I actually think it is the crawler. And I mean, that's saying that he did whiff on 2 turns in a row, but
the turns he didn't.
But when he didn't, he just lifts units.
Eddie slipped.
Yeah, Eddie went.
Old Rusty slipped.
And prior to that, I think
he deleted units. He deleted whole units when he hit them. When it hits, especially when you put the extra rend on. Yeah. That's a nightmare, so it just rips through. You daren't not all-out defense, because if it goes through, there's a potential of 5 damage a swing. That's not to be sniffed at, especially with the crits as well.
Yeah, and the 5
it's not good. It's not good. It's like being hit by a gargant from distance. Not great. Really not great.
Yeah. I'd say Rocky though for you. I mean, I know you're giving it to Piggy, and rightly so, but I seem to just ignore him all game, and I didn't try and banish him. I didn't try to go into him, but he was that strike first.
Well, that being the underdog, having a strike first Incarnate is, it's fantastic. Yeah. You know, especially even if it's my turn going, boom, you got charge, activate that one, go for another one. It was fantastic. Just couldn't get into that crawler. just couldn't do anything like that.
You played well. I think it was them early turns you played very well in terms of you were getting the points and I wasn't. I know I took the double, but I think just the way you were playing it, and I was looking at turn 3 and I thought I'm way off here on getting the points, and did slightly come back a little bit, but
came all the way back. Yeah. It was terrifying because I really thought, oh no, that he's just going to double hit me here. I'm just going to lose Old Rusty, and I'm going to lose Bundo, and it's just going to be potentially Old Rusty hanging on for just one more turn. Yeah. If you'd wiped him in one hit, then like turned and gone down the board, then that's it. But because he survived just one more turn, he had to be dealt with. So it just
and it cost me 5 points.
Yes, because you couldn't. You didn't have another turn to claim the gold again. So it was just we just died at the right times. We didn't do anything. We just died at the right time. And potentially when Team Orange here that you sort of like went after them, it was kind of like I was sad to see them go because obviously we were trying to sneak around to get the battle tactics. But the fact that you went after them kind of brought you all the way over here, and I was like, that's not the worst thing in the world for me. It could have been better.
The Archive were way out of the game for quite a bit.
But when they come back,
and then they sort of made their way back over. But
my word!
Well, great game though.
Yeah, really it was absolutely fantastic. Well, hopefully the OBR fans still love you. It's 1 for 1.
No curse of years this time though.
No curse of years. Sorry guys, that's it. No, you'll just tune out. That's it. But Orky fans, I'm still here. It's not a problem. So don't forget, we've also got the wonderful events. We've got the Gathering of Might coming up, 18th and 19th of April. There's still tickets left if you wanted to jump on board, and we've got lots of other events after that. Jump onto the website. Go have a look. Lots of fun. Come down and play us. That'd be great. And yeah, let us know if you want to see anything else. If you want to see the OBR again, I'm not playing them. But yeah,
2 crawlers.
2 crawlers. Oh my goodness! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, I couldn't do that. Yeah, it's been great. It's been fantastic. So until next time, then. Yeah. Bye.